If you have been searching and watching videos about Denmark on the internet, you probably believe that this country is the safest, most perfect utopia that has ever existed, and there's no crime here, and everyone is rich and everyone is happy. I believe the same. I've always been told that crime in Denmark is very, very low, and in this country no one will ever steal anything from you, and you will never be attacked, and it's just perfect, it's safe. Yeah, I believe that until this happened. I was parked in a parking lot in Aarhus at night. I was reading some emails on my laptop, and then I closed the laptop, I put it in the laptop bag behind the seat. I took the dog for a short walk, got back to the car only to see the window broken and the laptop bag stolen. I even saw a person zooming away on a scooter, so that was probably the thief. And I also spoke to a victim on location who has said that it was probably that person who took away my stuff. I reported it to the police, and the police did nothing. And that's upsetting, and that's disappointing. And there's a few points that I think we can learn from the situation. First, the police is not really helpful when it comes to thefts. I reported the case. At first I called them to report the case. Hey, this just happened 3 minutes ago. I saw the guy leave that direction. They said they don't have anyone that they can send to me because they have more important things to do than to deal with, well, the crime that just happened. So I filed a report, and I reported the incident, and 2 days later they gave me an official response saying they will not initiate an investigation into the report because there is no relevant options for investigation that could lead to the identification of the perpetrator. Yeah, I have opinions about that. But why am I telling you all of this? Because I want us to not believe everything we hear on the internet. Instead of believing random people, I think it's much better to look at the data. And that's what I did after the incident. And I'm here to tell you what I learned from it. So stay with me. We hear that crime in Denmark is very low. When we look at violent crime like robbery, that is true. Robbery rate in Denmark is less than 20 instances per 100,000 people. That's pretty good. When we look at global organized crime, Denmark is also pretty good. When we look at how confident people feel about crime, people have a very, very good feeling of safety. And I think that's misleading, because if you look at the statistics on theft and burglaries, that's where the awakening is. It seems that Denmark is in the top 5 worst places in Europe when it comes to thefts and burglaries. There's a lot of crime going on when people steal your valuables and your belongings. It's just we don't talk about it. And that's bad. There's another statistics that I want us to look at is the number of reported and charged burglaries and thefts in Denmark. It seems that the trend is actually decreasing, so in the past it was even worse. But of course the majority of the cases that get reported never get charged. So the person that commits the crime has a good chance of not being caught, and even if they're caught, the sentence is usually not imprisonment, just a fine. And that could be really bad, because that framework that the state has built is actually encouraging crime, because there's not a huge chance of getting caught, and even if you're caught, it's not that bad. Of course, that is going to change how I look after my belongings, but also the moral of the story is don't believe everything you hear. Look at the data and trust the statistics, because the data never lies. I'm trying to come up with like a positive note to end this video on, but I just can't. I'm sorry. I thank you for joining. If you have something similar happen to you, tell me in the comments. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you in the next one.